It's January 31st, 2023, and this is Sketchworks NewsBrake. The news stops here. I'm Brian Troxel, and if you hate watching this show every week, the best way to let us know that is by liking and subscribing to our channel. Seriously, it's all algorithms. The National Archives asked all living former presidents and vice presidents to check their records for any classified documents that might be there. Former Vice President Dan Quayle is just happy to know someone remembers him for something other than spelling potato with an E. Last week, police body camera footage was released of the hammer attack on Paul Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi says she refuses to watch it because it's too upsetting, and Republicans refuse to watch it because it's probably gay porn. North Korea is denying reports that they have provided arms to Russia. You see, what happened was they loaded a freighter filled with weapons and sailed it out into the Sea of Japan. Then the ship's crew was like, "We should leave this boat here overnight while we helicopter back to the mainland and just return in the morning for the boat." And guess what? When they got back, the weapons were gone. What? How did that happen? Oh well, best not ask too many questions. In other terrifying international news, former UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson said in a documentary released yesterday that he called Putin in February 2022 and tried to dissuade him from war with Ukraine. Putin replied that he could hit Johnson with a missile. Johnson's response was that he could hit Putin with his empty Carlsberg bottle. A Gallup survey shows 2 in 3 people are disgruntled at work. Let's meet one of those 2 in 3 people.
Oh, hey Brian. Hey, don't worry, I'm actually not one of those 2 in 3 employees who are disgruntled at work. Because I'm technically not a Sketchworks employee.
Sketchworks Comedy has no disgruntled employees, just disgruntled owners. President Biden plans to end all federal COVID-19 emergency declarations on May 11th. It means we've finally accepted the misery of COVID-19 as part of our daily lives. We can finally heal. The FDA announced last week that it will lift the ban on blood donations from gay and bisexual men. So don't be surprised if the next time you're bleeding, it's the color rainbow. A scientific paper published in the journal Monthly Notices of the Royal Astronomical Society, or the Monthly Notices of the Royal Astronomical Society, sorry, I don't have anything for that one, reports that the Milky Way galaxy is bigger than it should be. Ha! Suck it, universe! You don't know what you're doing. Arrogant Earth scientists say, you made our galaxy too big. Stupid effing universe. In Perth, Australia, authorities are searching for a missing radioactive capsule after it fell off a transport truck. The government issued a warning to the public to stay away from the capsule, which is emitting dangerous gamma rays. Sources say several sightings of the Incredible Hulk were recorded in the area surrounding the capsule. Colombia seized more cocaine in 2022 than any other year on record, even when Robert Downey Jr. was still blowing rails. The reason for the large coke seizure is simple: climate change. Florida lawmakers want to get rid of the state's concealed carry gun permit law. They say too many regulations stand between you and your right to shoot up a high school, nightclub, or business. Scientists are warning that rogue AI, such as the newly released ChatGPT, might run rampant and kill everyone. That is, unless the mass shooters don't get to us first. A 29-year-old woman in New Jersey has been charged with providing a false document after the birth certificate she provided to enroll herself in high school was discovered to be a fake. The motivation? Well, it turns out she's actually an undercover reporter trying to get a big story on what it's like to be popular in high school and maybe finally get kissed. Just not from a teacher, though, because that'd be weird. And a gross abuse of power.
My semester in high school. Josie Geller, you enroll Friday.
You are looking at the newest undercover reporter for the Chicago Sun-Times.
You're kidding, right?
And speaking of bad movies, the Razzie Awards have apologized for nominating a 12-year-old actress, Ryan Kiera Armstrong, for their Worst Actress category. But they weren't wrong. A new theory about Bigfoot, because we need more theories about Bigfoot, has been proposed by data scientist Flo Foxon, who calculated that a higher black bear population correlates to more Bigfoot sightings, speculating Bigfoot is in fact a black bear. Now, I call BS on this data scientist Flo Foxon. That's obviously a made-up name, unlike the name Bigfoot. Staying out in the wilderness, a wildlife camera set up by Boulder, Colorado's Open Space and Mountain Parks captured roughly 400 pictures of a single bear. The OSMP has named the bear Beardashian. In somehow even more bear-related news, NASA has discovered rocks on Mars which look like the face of a bear. NASA has named the rock formation Beardashian.
Honey bear, honey bear, honey bear, what are you doing in your underwear?
A mom in the UK said that her 5-year-old daughter is so obese. How obese is she? She is so obese that she once tried locking her out of the kitchen. Unfortunately, that didn't work because she also ate the lock. A burglary suspect in Seattle was discovered by police fully clothed while taking a bath after breaking into a home through the window. Now, can you blame the guy? He just wanted to take a relaxing bath to clean off all the shards of glass before going to jail. I do that nightly. As a new trend in social media, single women are looking for men that are husband material by going to the Home Depot. Meanwhile, Leonardo DiCaprio is searching for his next wife at Gap Kids. And that's all for Sketchworks NewsBrake. We will be back next week, and we hope you are too. I'm Brian Troxel. Say hi to your mom for me.
What's behind the decision to end the COVID emergency, Mr. President? What's behind your decision to end the COVID emergency?
COVID emergency will end when the Supreme Court exits. We've extended to May the 15th to make sure we get everything done. That's all. There's nothing behind the wall.